Hi, my name is Phil Bishop, and today we're going to be talking about fall gardening. So fall is a great prep time for your garden. The temperatures are starting to come down, which makes the plants a lot easier to work with. They're a little bit healthier, and also it's the great time to get that garden prepped and ready for the spring. So when those temperatures come down, some of the better things to do in your garden is go through and take out certain areas or certain leaves that are either dying or finished up. This stuff can be either composted or just removed, so you're not leaving it for any kind of insects or diseases. Also, if there's any perennials or annuals that are kind of spent for the year, go ahead and get those out. Some of the great things you can do for the soil itself to keep those microbes going and have them give them food to feed over the course of the winter is adding some compost, some rich either rotted down manure or fresh compost that you've made in the backyard just from leaves and your food waste. That's great stuff to put back in the soil. Another thing to do is to cover that with a good layer of mulch, pretty deep. We like to mulch out here, minimum of 2 inches. We even push it up to 4 inches to really hold back those weeds, keep the moisture in on the soil, and that will also protect those microbes, because what they're doing is breaking down that organic material and turning it into plant food for the next spring. So if we can kind of seal that into the soil, you'll have better results next year. Some of the great plants that you want to be putting in your garden in the fall are the bulb crops. So looking at daffodils and tulips. Here's an example of an allium. It's more of an ornamental, but this is part of the onion family. And what's nice about these is in the fall, when the temperatures are starting to drop below 55 degrees, the temperature is great for the root growth right away. They typically just jump out and start making roots. And then that next spring is when the flower and the leaves come up. Our region, Zone 6, is a great fall cool season crop area. And so those are anything from lettuce to the brassicas, which would be broccoli, and then also into more of like the kale and cabbage. Those all do very well in our climate in the fall. So here's an example of kohlrabi, which is kind of a root vegetable. You can see here, most people either use the bulb here or the leaves, both of them can be, and as well as kale. Kale is also a good spring crop as well as a fall crop. Some of the kale varieties are biannual, so you'll plant them in the fall and they'll come back in the spring and seed, and that's a great time to collect those seeds as well. Fall is such a relaxing time. It's also not the end of a season. You're really jumping on the spring season. So as you're working through the fall, you're getting everything in place for the spring. So fall is definitely a season not to overlook. If you have any questions or have any concerns in your yard, please reach out. We'd be more than happy to answer questions or just kind of go over in dialogue with you to brainstorm and troubleshoot what you have going on at your house.